Lunari. The Lunari. We're getting Diana, boys. Oh my god, yes. 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 I'm gonna be a Diana one trick for like the first month of the game. Of the expansion. I swear. Alright, let's come down and go ahead and start getting into it. Make sure my... Okay, yeah. Everything's working here. Alright, so the Lunari follow the wisdom of the moon and are emboldened at night. Okay. Nightfall, we've seen this before. Bonus if it's not the first card you played this round. Go ahead and move my camera. This will probably work. This follower looks sick. I love it. Lunari Dustbringer. When I'm summoned, create a dusk petal dust in hand. Interesting. If this is like gems to enable Nightfall, that'd be pretty neat. Let's keep going. Ooh. A 2-mana 2/3 Nightfall, grant me elusive. Wow. Wow, that's really, really good. This is a super good card. Oh my god. I really like this. I mean, you do have to activate Nightfall, but a 2-mana 2/3 with elusive is solid. And then if you absolutely have to play her, it's fine to not have elusive. I didn't even go over. So this was a 1-mana 2/1. I kind of just went straight to the effect. Alright. Wow. So I do think the Lunari Shadestalker will see a good amount of play. Even more Nightfall cards. The Crescent Guardian is a 3-mana 3/3 with Overwhelm. And the Nightfall is grant me +2/+0. This is a solid card. Because the 3-mana 3/3 stat line is fine, and the fact that he has Overwhelm makes it even better. But what makes him insane is that he can be a 5/3 with Overwhelm. At 3 mana, this is a solid card. This is going into the Nightfall deck for sure. For sure, very nice. Okay, awesome. Now we get to see what the spell is. So it's a 1-mana burst speed. The next unit with Nightfall you play this round costs 1 less? Oh my god, this is perfect. This is such an easy Nightfall enabler. Wow, this is perfect. Perfect. It really lets you get away from the punishments of from the requirement of Nightfall. And that was all we got today. But we are going to be getting Diana for sure tomorrow. I'm beyond excited. I've been waiting for my baby in this game. We can go over these cards at a second glance for just a moment. So this 1-mana Lunari Dustbringer, 1-mana 2/1 that creates the burst speed spell. I think this would be solid. And she's not a Nightfall card, but the card she grants you is very useful. You can play her on turn 1, and then on turn 2 or turn 3, you can get the Lunari Shadestalker. You just play the petal and then play her for 1 mana. So that can curve out quite nicely, and she would be an elusive. Or you can go ahead and go with the 3 mana. You can literally curve 1, 2, 3. That's so nice. This 1-drop is huge. You're gonna run this 1-drop is gonna be a 3 of in every Nightfall deck for sure. I'm hoping, similar to Tarek, there's more ways of getting the petal, because that's such a powerful card. The Dusk Petal. If we can get more of these, like if we had a stones, the Guardian of the Stones, if we had that for a Dusk Petal version. Oh my goodness. Nightfall would be so easy to trigger. So now, what we should do is look at Nocturne just really fast. To try to remember how we would implement both of these in the same. So it would be Targon and Shadow Isles. And Shadow Isles has tons of fearsome units already. So that can pair up with Nocturne quite easily. Let's see. So you've attacked with 5 or more Nightfall allies. Given that we get more Nightfall cards, it's an easier level up to achieve. And alright, so none of these are Nightfall. Here we go. So the other Nightfall the other Nightfall cards would be the Stygian Onlooker, which is solid. It would essentially be a 1-mana 4/1 with Fearsome. The Doom Beast, I honestly don't like this card too much. I mean, it's a fine stat line because of the drain, but you have to activate the drain. The Dust Petal will make this a little easier. The Dusk Rider, though, I struggle to see this being very good. You might play one of these, kind of similar to Legion General. So you would play just one of these in your deck, kind of for a late game option of a big buff unit to play. But unlike the Legion General, this card doesn't gain defense, so it's not as good. It's just not as good. I don't think Dusk Rider is going to see too much play. You might mess around with it as a one of if you can maybe get Overwhelm. You can run Zenith Blade to give this guy Overwhelm and the other big units. That's an option. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but it is an option. Passes Unearned, nothing to do with Nightfall, and Encroaching Shadows. So of the Nightfall cards we've received, honestly, this 1 mana is the best card for Nightfall. This guy right here, the LUNARI Dustbringer, just phenomenal because of the petal that she generates. Really makes Nightfall come together a lot easier. This is essentially just saying, get Nightfall for free. I love it. I'm very happy to see Diana tomorrow. There's nothing more I could really ask for. I think it's pretty clear that Nightfall will be paired with Nocturne. So hopefully Diana has some sort of abilities or cards that can help the fearsome Nocturne archetype as well. Although I'm not there, there are still other options to explore with the Nightfall, right? Because you don't always. There might be cases where you don't want the fearsome archetype to go with Nightfall. Like if it's just not playing out not good, you could try to mix Nightfall with other things like Bilgewater, for example, which would have like warning shots and cheap spells like Parley. Even just cheap creatures could work with Nightfall depending on what Diana does. The point is just that the Shadow Isles may not be the only or best option depending on how the meta is. And I will be exploring all of the options when it comes to Diana. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.